Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Sports JEDI Network. Return of the Knicks podcast. We have the watch along tonight where the New York Knicks take on the Detroit Pistons. Happy Monday to everyone. Let's go. The Knicks trying to stop their losing ways there against the Celtics, against the one you could say that one of the top best teams in the NBA or in the Eastern Conference. Now we play one of the worst teams. Big difference, but next man up mentality. This is the first of the next 7 of the 8 games will be in Madison Square Garden. They have a back-to-back. They play tomorrow night against Zion Williamson and those Pelicans. But we got to take care of business as our old friend, Mr. Quentin Grimes, returns with the Pistons. But before we move on and start the watch-along, let's acknowledge the world's most famous chat where Mr. Darnell Davis says, "What's up, family? Salute to you. MEMED, salute. Let's go, Knicks FSU." And Mr. Antonio Garcia. What's going on, Antonio? Knicks don't win this game. I'm going to eat my Knicks hat. Let's go. We don't. Let's get some barbecue sauce, but I don't think so. Mr. D Walk is in the building. Dennis is in the building. A resident Detroit native, but we're going to say salute and we acknowledge you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the basketball watch along and good luck. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got Nick Pride in the building with big task at hand. Talk to them, big task. Good evening, my good friend. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my Hebrew brother. Salute with a big shalom, Mr. Steve Feltlight. Hola, mi amigo. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Many blessings to you, my friend. Good to see you on a Monday night, my friend. Salute, salute. Salute. That's right. That's right. Orange and blue, Nick Pride, all day, every day, and twice on Monday. That's right. Twice on Monday. I said it. Let's go. Let's go. Indeed. Now, if you haven't watched the watch along with us for the very first time, welcome aboard. We do the play by play. We have a scoreboard. We also give our analysis. We also ask the audience to participate in the chat. We are a heavy chat oriented participation program. Every comment gets acknowledged, read, it gets brought up, and of course, we acknowledge you and we thank you for joining us. So let's go tonight on a beautiful Monday night on the 25th of February. My goodness, 27 years ago on this day, I was playing wiffle ball out, and later than I know, at 2:33 in the morning, I was gonna be a dad on the 27th of February. And yes, my son, and then the following year, my second son was born. So tomorrow and the next day, both my sons turned 27, 26 years old. Thank you, God, for blessing me with good boys, and it's great to that I'm gonna be blessed, a proud papa. So yes, indeed. Mr. Brandon Schultz. What's going on? Brandon, you missed me on Sunday. We did the Yankees watch along, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I couldn't get home early enough to do the Yankee game earlier today. Because of course I have to work. I got to keep the bills on or the lights on, like they call it. But there's going to be 24 or 23 more Yankee games on spring training. Let's see how many I could catch because, of course, right now the NBA season is still in it's taking precedence, and that's the number one thing. And then of course playoffs, and then Yankee baseball or baseball right with to it, with all. And then of course we got Ranger hockey. So stay tuned. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know. We have what we call Irish twins. Steve felt like we have Irish twins. They were born a year and a day apart. Yes, indeed. But that's it. 2 kids and that's it. That's it. What's going on? My number one draft pick, Mr. Johnny Davis. Salute, salute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I've been more than blessed. Good kids that don't, you see Austin here that watches along and does the MMA weekly on the channel. It's pretty smart, He does the MMA with Chef Dan and do the MMA watch alongs, and he likes stuff that combat sports and a little Yankee baseball from time to time. So always great with that. And then my other son is on his way to get a music major. So I can't complain. They're good boys. They're at home. I can't complain. Let's go. Thank you so much. There we go. Grimes is going to foul and try to prove something. Be careful with Quentin Grimes here. He's going to want to, but you know what? He can't take on the whole team alone. It's going to be a good game here for the Knicks here. The Knicks cannot play down to their opponents. Although we do have some encouraging news. Earlier, Julius Randle went through some regular workouts. I don't know when is he coming back, but if he's working out, pre the game and doing all these good stuff, that's a good sign. We all know OG Anunoby should be on course, should be coming soon in about another 2 more weeks. Fingers crossed, no setback. And we're going to start getting healthy. Mitchell Robinson as well. But right now, we got some home cooking now. So we have a home cooking. We got 7 of the last 8 games are going to be at Madison Square Garden, the next ones. So let's take care of the home court. Let's defend home court. And let's continue doing what we do best. Rebound, defend. You can't have a team shoot 67% from the field like they did on last game, like the Celtics. We know the Celtics are in a different level. They're NBA favorites, NBA final favorites, or appearance-wise, or Eastern Conference finals favorites. I know that they shoot well, and we just got to tighten up our perimeter defense. Here you go. Can someone ride Fournier and not give him the Steve Novak look out there? They got to stick with him because Pepe Le Pew is going to want to shell out and make the Knicks pay a little bit. So, it could be the revenge of the Pepe and the Grimes. Hopefully not. I love pie. Buena noche. Good evening to you. I love pie. Let's go, Knicks. We are here. Yes, indeed, as the chat files in. We're almost a couple minutes away from the tip-off. Again, we'll get the scoreboard up. We'll put the scoreboard. You can follow along with us. So tomorrow is opening day for the Houston Radio. Okay, they played today, I believe. They've been playing already for down in West Palm Beach, Mr. Brandon, under Joe Espada's tutelage of head manager of the Astros. All right, so we're almost ready to go. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you, everybody that's watching us on all the different streaming platforms. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Got a couple of minutes here. How's the weather by your parts, man? It's starting to get nice, beautiful weather. 80 degrees. Starts a little cold in the upper 40s, mid 50s, and then it just gets 80s here in beautiful Central Florida. Let's get this. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Our number one draft pick, Mr. Johnny Davis. And of course, he has the ones in the air acknowledging the chat, acknowledging the channel, acknowledging big task at hand. And the Knicks are number one indeed, because we're the ones and they're the twos. Talk to them, big task. Talk to them, big task. Talk to them. If you smell what the big task is cooking. There you go. All right, so we're a few minutes away. JEDI does not what I said. Houston and the Red Sox showed audio tomorrow is opening day. Okay, so you'll be able to listen to it on the app. Good job. Are you heading to Florida this year, Brandon? I know last year you came down to Florida and watched some games in spring training. We're just curious if you're gonna be traveling down from Texas to Florida. Take to look at your Astros. That's right. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all want to see LeBron in New York? Nope. No, thank you. Not at 40 years old, Mr. Walker. No way. No how. I know he can help, but he's 40. What am I gonna have? 1 year with him? I'm always gonna. It could be a better 1 year than my God. We haven't won in almost 50 years, but no, I don't think so. And then right after LeBron, he's a world talent. Don't get me wrong, but some of the power forwards in the league are starting to get older in age. I mean, besides Zion Williamson, but we know Zion can't stay healthy. Anthony Davis, he has a clothing line of how much injuries he has on street clothes. Not a lot of power forwards ahead. That where I bring in our power forward in Julius Randle. He may not be the sharpest knife in the shed, but he's a dangerous knife. And with his absence here, made us appreciate what Randle brings, and especially at $28 million, Agent Argo, that Julius Randle cost us, instead of bringing us a $55 million plus player, LeBron, that's going to eat up a lot of our salary cap, where we got to take away other players that we need on this team. Yeah, and EM, you're right. If we take him on a vet minimum or even a mid-level exception for LeBron, that's different. At age 40, that's a different aspect. But at 60 million, that's not really a smart move. Then it's for cap wise. I know people say you're nuts. Yeah, you know what? I waited this long. I know LeBron is older. I mean, that 1 year is enticing. Don't get me wrong, but damn, the money. The risk reward is a lot, because it's going to set the franchise back even further 5 more years if they go and he doesn't come through, or Father Time gets him there. Because remember, Father Time is undefeated, and my God, the Knicks' luck. He comes here and Father Time kicks him right in the nets, and we end up with old shrivel LeBron. We end up like the Wizards did with Michael Jordan. I'm afraid of that. All right, as they start the starting lineup, I got the starting lineups for you guys here. This is the visiting Pistons. They will start Cunningham, Ivy, Thompson, Fratello, and Doran for our New York Knicks. It's starting by Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Achua, and Harkenstein. The Villanova Wildcats, the top 3 in the lineup. Let's go. He's going to Tampa. All right. Let's bring in the scoreboard. And I'll put this. Boom. All right, we're about to start the watch along. We're about to tip off. Let's go, Knicks. Let's do this. Indeed. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. What does Vegas think tonight? Well, I didn't give you the betting line. I'd like to give you the betting line. Indeed, the Knicks come into this game favorite. There it is. The betting line tonight, the Knicks are favored by 11.5 points. Over and under 223.5 points. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. If you want to combine the spread with some parlays with Jalen Brunson points, Quentin Grimes threes, you can have a lot of fun with that, or minutes played on the floor. So good luck with those parlays. Again, bet with your head, not over your head, and buena suerte. Good luck to those making that little wager on a Monday night. All right, we're almost ready to tip off here. Beautiful sights and sounds from Madison Square Garden and New York skyline. So this young, up-and-coming Pistons, I know a lot of folks are a little frustrated with the losing. They had a record-breaking losing streak and so forth. Monty Williams, a good coach there. We got to trust the process. Be honest with you, trust us. We've been in the darkness. Mr. D-Ross, Calm, Cool Collective. Mr. D-Ross is in the building. Triple salute to Mr. D-Ross in the building. All right, let's go. Knicks are in their blue uniforms with, of course, the orange trimming. Pistons in their traditional white with the red and blue lining, and tip-off won by the Pistons. They are going from left to right. The Pistons are, as it's Ivy with that's Cunningham with the basketball. Bounce pass here. Ivy gives it. Duran kicks it back out for Tecchio, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover immediately. Knicks will have it. Let's go, Knicks. Knicks got to capitalize on this young team when they make those mistakes, and they need to capitalize. They don't need the three ball, just combine buckets. Get some buckets here. Now DiVincenzo with the basketball. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson getting the screen by, and bounce pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein kicks it out to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart with the floater. Comes up short. Loose ball right to Achua. Achua now puts it up. It's good. Precious Achua with the offensive glass. What a hell of a deep rebounding demon he's been. As the Pistons want to push this, Duran now in the paint kicks it out. Cunningham for three. Cunningham from downtown. Pistons with a 1-point lead. We got the first 60 seconds gone by of the game. 3-2 Pistons. Now here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein holds. Now picks up his dribble. Looking for Brunson. Brunson on the curl. Brunson stopped midway. And it's wet. Jalen Brunson. So Knicks back up by 1. All right, here's Cunningham. Give and go to Duran. Duran spins. Kicks back. He puts up the shot off the glass. It's good. That was Thompson. Excuse me. That was Thompson. Not Duran. It was Thompson. Not too familiar with the Pistons, so give me a minute to get their names correct. Here's Brunson. Brunson. Now he gets a double team, but now he's driving. Stops. He got bumped, but tried to get into Achua. And last touch, who will woo the ball. Let's see who the officials. Last touch by Achua. It will be the Pistons' ball. Knicks turned the ball over. All right, here's Cunningham. Wants to push this here in transition. Cunningham, good stop, but he has a mismatch with Hartenstein. As he gets it to Thompson. Down low. Backing in. Kept cutting. And there's a foul. That's Thompson. DiVincenzo. So on the cut to the basket. Now, that's what's going to help these Pistons. You're young. You're athletic. It benefits them to try to cut and have off motion a lot. It comes with some turnovers, but, man, they're so athletic where if they were to cut the right way and find those passes, could put some pressure on some teams. So here's Thompson to the line. Thompson misses the free throw. In the words of Chef Dan, the ball don't lie. All right, we get another free throw here for Thompson. He's trying to salvage the free throw attempt, trying to go 1 of 2. Puts up the second one. He misses both. Ball don't lie as he misses both free throws here. Pistons with a 1-point lead here. 2 minutes gone by. Now Brunson got fouled. A silly foul by Thompson. All right, Knicks with inbound give and go here to Brunson. Brunson snake dribbling. Brunson keeping his dribble. Brunson kicks it out to Achua. Back over to DiVincenzo. Rises for three. And it's no good. Back tap here. And Thompson comes up with the rebound. Thompson leading in transition. Thompson Euro stepping. Kicks it back out to Cunningham. Cunningham now. Kicks it extra pass now. Driving. Stops. Kicks it back out. Fatalio. Fatalio now. Driving. And nice move. Lays it in. All right. As Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson again. Brunson stops. Brunson layup is good. Brunson with a beautiful move. Cunningham hesitates, puts the three, and he gets it. Cunningham. So just like that, Pistons up by 4. 9 minutes here. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson kicks it back out. DiVincenzo kicks it to Harkenstein. Back to Achua. Achua back to Josh Hart. Hart stops. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson shot clock at 4. Brunson snake dribbling. Brunson back. DiVincenzo with the shot clock expiring. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound by the Pistons. Pistons with a 4-point lead. And with the possession, races up the floor. Layup no good. Back tap. Misses that bunny. And couldn't get the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo the other way now. Devo gives it to Hart. Hart kicks it back out to Achua. Achua back to Brunson. Brunson give and go to Achua. And there's a cutting. Oh, there was a cutting Harkenstein, and he got fouled. Down by 4. Knicks down by 4. Again, when I said the same thing about the Pistons, I'm saying it about the Knicks. When you have some good motions, guys cutting to the basket, these guys can find the guys, and Harkenstein will get rewarded with some free throws. Harkenstein hits the free throw here. Knicks down by 3. And he hits both free throws here. Knicks down by 2. And Cunningham will bring the basketball up for the Pistons now. Cunningham now on the left side. Stops his dribble. Kicks it back out. Now the dribble picks up Ivy. Ivy now with the ball. Now he's going to retrieve. He's got Harkenstein on the mismatch. Shot clock at 6. He's trying to get him off the dribble. Puts up the floater. No good. Comes up short, but he gets his own rebound. Ivy flips it back in. He thought he had some contact, but nope. He hits it by 4. Pistons up by 4. Knicks with the possession now. Here comes Hart. Hart underneath the basket. Kicks it back out of Brunson. Brunson rises for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Right to the hands of the Pistons as they push this here to Cunningham in transition. Cunningham now. Face Cunningham one-on-one. Go crossover. Puts up the shot. Lays it up. It's good. He just uses athleticism and his speed. And it's a 14-8 lead for the Pistons. Well, this should be timeout by the Knicks. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor by the New York Knicks. 7:28 here in the first quarter. 14-8 Pistons. Knicks look a little slow. A little lethargic or a little like they're playing in a little quicksand. All right, we have a timeout. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back on with the Knicks and Pelicans. Zion Williamson coming into town. Tough task for Precious Achua. D-Ross says, are we up by 30 yet? Right now we're trailing, man. We're getting caught off our heels. Yeah, I just looked at that. Yeah, we're getting caught up on the heels. We think great mind thinks alike. I can turn on the air conditioner. It's hot. All right, we have a timeout by Coach Thibodeau here. Knicks will have the possession coming back from this timeout. So we haven't seen our former Knicks into the game yet. No Pepe Le Pew, no Quentin Grimes yet. Waiting for them to come in. I want to kind of hear the reception. The Garden crowd should give them a little welcoming hands for them. I know it just didn't work out with LaFournier. We know that it just didn't work out. But Grimes, there's no reason not to be appreciative of what he bought. The kid played his rear end off when he had the opportunity. Not yet, my guy. Not yet. We'll be getting there. We'll get there. All right, they're coming back from this timeout. Let's do this. The Knicks need to wear flats. Look at Mitchell Robinson on the bench tonight. Look at that. All right, here we go. Here's Brunson. Brunson backing in on Ivy. Here's Cunningham with Thompson with the double team back. Brunson again. Shot clock at 8. Snake dribbling. Pull up jumper is good. Jalen Brunson. Knicks down by 4. All right, here's Cunningham bringing the ball up. Brunson with 6 points, 3 or 4 from the field. Here's Cunningham now driving, stops, blocked by Achua. Last touch. Let's see who the officials say. It should be a Knicks ball. Good job by Precious with the block. All right, they were inbound the ball to Brunson. Jalen Brunson back over to Achua. Achua now to Hart. Hart now. Harkenstein gives and goes to DiVincenzo, and he turns the ball over. And Ivy for 3. No good. Rebound. Doran with the rebound. Kicks it back out. Ivy for 3, and he got it this time. Second opportunities hurting the Knicks here as they trail by 7. DiVincenzo back to Brunson. Brunson, snake dribbling. Brunson stops, leans in, kicks it out to Hart. Now Brunson again. Brunson's going to put up the shot, and that's good. 3-pointer, Jalen Brunson. Ivy now. Ivy driving. Ivy kicks it in. No good. Lose the ball. Fight for the rebound. Right, Cunningham comes up with it. Cunningham that's not going to retreat. New shot clock for the Pistons. Now putting in, backing in. He has a double team. Kicks it out. Thompson rises for 3 and no good. Box out. Right. And Patekio, but now Harkenstein tracks it down. Here comes DiVincenzo now. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. Knicks down by 1. Here's Ivy. Oh, what a nice double pump, but he got fouled. Acrobatic. Nice move there by Ivy. As we're going to shoot some free throws, I will get a second here. All right. All right, Jericho Sims coming in. All right, waiting some free throws coming up here. Ivy. And he hits the free throw here. 19-16. Knicks down by 3. 5:20 mark. Here's Brunson. Brunson steps for 3. Brunson misses this one. Rebound by Ivy as he gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring the ball up. Cunningham kicks it to Ivy. Ivy for three. Misses again. And let's go. All right. Quentin Grimes in the game. Look at Quentin Grimes. Here's Brunson. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now on the curl. Devo now give and go to Sims. He lost the ball. Last touch by the Pistons. Knicks will have it. 9 under the shot clock. 9 under the shot clock. All right, Knicks will inbound the ball underneath the basket. Jalen calling guys to move around. Let's see. Here we go. Brunson gives and goes here to Jericho Sims. He gets it back. Brunson, snake dribble, floater, no good. Jericho Sims has the rebound, losing it, but he recadred his back, gives it to Brunson now. Brunson kicks it out of Hart. Hart, top for the three, off the mark. Rebound, Achua with another rebound. Extra possession now. Here's driving by Hart. He locks out of his hands, and they don't know who touched it last. It will be Knicks ball. So still Knicks ball. Darnell cannot wait. DiVincenzo drives inside, and it gets the floater. Good. The Knicks down by 1. 4:20 mark. Here's Cunningham now. Knicks are 7 of 15. 11 of 16, and Pistons are 7 for 15. Durham, nice move, but good job by Achua. Good defense. Here comes Hart. Hart in transition. Hart goes up, and blocked. Sims got another rebound. Right to Hart. Hart layup is good. Knicks recapture the lead, and we get a timeout by the Detroit Pistons. Let's go. Knicks a little aggressive there. You like that, and especially being a demon on the boards. Let's go, Knicks. Good job there. Good hustle. Josh is alive. He is alive. He had his glass of milk today. Let's go. Of course, as we have Terrence on the other side doing the Monday Night Raw. I can see him there. Salute to him. There you go. There you go. He says milk does a body good. Look at Josh Hart out there. Detroit messed up when they let Carmelo and Wade slip up their hands. Well, they should have not gotten that. What was it Petrovic, whatever. That was a questionable draft pick by Larry Brown. You had a generational type of player there to add to that Pistons championship pedigree. I mean, they would have been dangerous. Darko. There you go. It was Darko. There you go. I don't remember his name. I totally caught a blank. Darko. Yeah, that was a big head scratcher, especially at number 2. That was a very, very questionable move there by Larry Brown and company. Unless if they knew by back channels, D-Walk, that Carmelo did not want to go or live in Detroit. Maybe his agent put feelers out, said, "Don't pick me because we're gonna be unhappy." You never know. Joe Dumars, yes. Oh, let me add Chris on here. All right. All right. We're coming back from action. All right, now they'll bring the basketball up here, Cunningham. The Knicks have a 1 point lead here, under 4 minutes. Cunningham now with the basketball. Cunningham with the screen, high screen. Cunningham kicks it, deflected, and the ball comes up at the Knicks on a turnover. Here comes Brunson. Brunson leading the charge. Brunson now to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets a screen. Now he's snake dribbling. Kicks it back out to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart Euro stepping. Beautiful sidestep with the layup. It's good. Taking it to the basket. Let's do this. Here is Cunningham. Cunningham now driving. Cunningham. Ooh, nice change of hand by Cunningham to the basket. So here's Brunson. Let me read that. Argo, I'm going to read that one more time when I get a break because it was a good one. Now here's Brunson again. Brunson, top of the screen. Bounce pass here to Chua. Chua, now he had to knock it away. Shot clock at 3. Hart, elbow jumper, no good. Rebound by the Pistons. So Pistons could take the lead here. Here is Cunningham. Cunningham now driving. Kicks it back up. It's good. We get a timeout on the floor. I see. Oh, we got a timeout. Oh, a delayed game warning. All right, they inbound the ball here. Now here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson. Pepe Le Pew trying to play some defense. Oh, look at Hart who just blew right by, but blew the layup. But Sims comes up with the rebound. Alec Burks for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Alec Burks. Knicks up by 2. Look at that. Malachi Flynn in the game. Here's Thompson. Kicks it to Malachi. Malachi's going to reset here. Now gets the screen. And we get a whistle, and it's going to be a moving screen. Bogdanovich. As the inbound of Mr. Burks. Burks will bring it up. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson gets the high screen. Now he's snake dribbling. Gets in front of his defender. Jumper. Beautiful. It's good. Jalen Brunson. continues to punish the Pistons. 14 points here. Knicks back up by 4. Flint, Grimes, now Fournier. Here's Pepe. Pepe now. Mr. Vernon, salute Vernon. Here's LaPue. Gives it down low. Zilbert. Oh, here's Malachi. No good. Rebound by Achua. 6 boards for Precious Achua. Here's Burks. Burks putting a fancy move. Gives it to traveling on Precious Achua. He moved the pivot foot. All right, here's Pepe. Here's Fournier. Fournier now. Fournier stops. Bounce pass and save, but right to the hands of the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Gives it to Burks. Burks now driving. Burks got bumped, puts up the shot. Count it. And one. Chance for a 3-point play. He missed the free. He missed that one. Here's Flynn. Here's Malachi. Malachi gives it down low and almost turns the ball over. Grimes gets it. Shot clock at 6. Grimes stops. Passes. Driving now. Bounces in. It drops in. So a little bounce. Caputo is in the building. All right. Here's Brunson. Brunson now stopping. Keeping his dribble on Grimes. Brunson stop. Brunson leans in and blocked by behind. Here comes Malachi. So here's the final seconds here. Malachi now. Malachi drives, puts up the shot. It's good. He threw some contact. He wanted a 3-point opportunity. There was contact there. But at the end of the first quarter, Knicks 29, Pistons 27. All right, let's go. Hit that like. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're going to start that second quarter as we're doing double duty. Chef Dan will get the second quarter call, and will be joining us in a second. He'll be coming on the green room. That was a foul. It was. Knicks got away with not getting called for a foul. As we're going to bring in Chef Dan, who's going to do the second quarter here. We'll bring on Chef.
Salute.
All right, Chef Dan, the second quarter. The Knicks here. A little tussle back and forth. They're out rebounding the 670 Detroit Pistons, but Jalen Brunson with 14 points. He's showing why he is him.
Absolutely. Knicks right now, they're definitely rebounding good. They got to get they're assisting well as well. First quarter ends with 8 assists. We can see the Knicks are shooting well, but they got to defend better as well. See the Pistons right now shooting 52% from the field, 40% from the 3. You can't allow that.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna jump on the Raw, and we'll be back a little later. So I will be 1 second. Be back. Let's do this.
All right. Salute, Big Taz. Salute. How you doing, brother? Salute. How you doing? Johnny Davis. Salute. Thank you, guys. Salute. Agent Super Argo. Thank you so much for being here. Salute. It looks like we're about to start this second quarter. Vernon, my guy, how you doing, brother? As they're showing Josh Hart, who's mic'd up. Knicks are passing it around the perimeter right now. Get it to Sims. Sims to Brunson. Brunson over to Achua. Achua over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Stolen. And a foul on Fournier. Where is it? Nope. Foul on Bogey. As Detroit inbounds it. Flynn. And they call a travel on Grimes. Brunson bringing the ball up. Under 11 and a half remaining. It's Bogdanovich spots up for three and gets it. 3-pointer for Bogey. 32-27. It's leading by 4. Excuse me. By 5. As Grimes misses a 3, Sims gets the rebound. Sims over to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up. Burks driving. Off the glass is good. Big Task said, Bogey reminds me of a hitman for some reason. Yeah, he's silent, but you know his presence is there once he shoots. As, janky possession by the Detroit Pistons leads to a rebound for the Knicks. Brunson over to Achua. Achua pass. They call an offensive foul on the Knicks. Yeah, Darnell Davis, we need everyone back, man. Hitman 44, I like that, Vernon. Good ball denial for McBride as the Pistons get it in. Grimes misses a layup, fighting for the rebound. Hartenstein comes up with it over to Hart. Hart running the court now. Hart passing it around. Bogdanovich, sidestep 3, blocked by Grimes. Burks with the ball. Pulls up jumper, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Bogdanovich for 3, off the mark. Fournier working the dribble. Fournier driving. Fournier kicks it out. Grimes for 3, off the mark. Hart the rebound, pushes it ahead, and Bogey with the slam. Hitman 44 back at it again. 36-27. Knicks up by 9. And pass another stolen by another pass stolen by the Knicks. Burks for 3, off the mark, fighting for the rebound, keeps it alive for the Knicks is Bogey. Hart with it. Now over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking, gets it to Hart. Hart, fall away jumper, got it. Timeout by the Detroit Pistons, 38-27. Knicks up by 11. So Knicks right now working, getting the game in control through defense, transition buckets, cutting into the paint. A lot of good looks for the Knicks right now. So, timeout on the court. Darnell Davis said, I don't need nobody to tell me the Knicks are going to be unstoppable. Yeah, we watch them. We watch them. Big Task, you already know that. Chad is the best in the world. You're the most creative, so you're always going to find a nickname for these Knicks players. And we watch them every night, so we know what their capabilities are. So the world telling us they're unstoppable, like, we knew that already. Argo, you said Knicks were lucky with some of those passes. They were sketchy. I mean, but that's part of the game. You gotta gamble with some of those passes in order to get the looks that they're getting right now. Salute to the Detroit Pistons. They're playing some, commendable defense. We can see they're coming alive, as far as in their effort in the later half. And even when we played them the first time, they on their losing streak. It wasn't for a lack of effort that they were on a losing streak. It's just they're a young team. They don't know how to win in the league yet. So they're going to find out. But hopefully not tonight. So, timeout on the court right now. Knicks Pistons. Knicks up by 11. 9 minutes left in the half. We'll be right back. All right. We're back as we see the Garden is interviewing Tracy McGrady. Excuse me. I said Tracy McGrady. Tracy Morgan. I'm sleepy, y'all. As the Pistons are passing around the ball. I don't know who these guys are. Working. Good block by the Knicks. And there's a whistle, so looks like there may be a foul. Yeah, Vernon. Grimes in a new role, but the defense is still there. He's still a good prospect. As Pistons hit the first free throw, cut the lead down to 10. Go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As Bogdanovich hits another 3. Yeah, Tracy Morgan he is hilarious. As Fournier hits a 3. 10-point lead for the Knicks right now, 41 to 31. Hart kicks it to McBride, misses the 3. Thompson over to Flynn. Flynn step back 3, and that's good. Seven-point lead for the Knicks right now, 41 to 34. It's Burks. Drive in. Burks, floater, off the mark, gets his own rebound. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Hartenstein had it, lost it. Now, Ivy pulls the ball back out. Ivy working the dribble and lost it out of bounds. Knicks ball. 7:13 here, left in the half. Flynn takes a seat for the Pistons. Hart inbounds it to McBride. McBride passes it to Bogdanovich over to Burks. Back to McBride. McBride working the inside dribble. Pulls up. Got it. (43-34). Knicks up by 9. And Cunningham steps out of bounds. Knicks ball. 6:50 left here in the half. Burks is bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Burks gets it to Bogdanovich. Bogey pulls the ball back out. Bogey, step back 3, off the mark. Hart fighting, deflected it off of a Piston, out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. And that's Josh Hart's hustle. As Bogey inbounds it to McBride. McBride to Hart. Hart in the corner, pulls it out. 4 on the shot clock, kicks it to Hart. Hartenstein now to Hart for 3. And he hits it as the buzzer ends. Heart-to-heart connection. 46-34. As someone draws a foul for the Pistons as they're heading to the line. DiVincenzo comes back into the game. As Pistons go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Knicks lead is cut to 10. McBride kicks it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Bogey. Bogey kicks it out to McBride. McBride to Hart. Hart drive in. Hart pull up jumper. No good, but he's heading to the line. Josh Hart hits the first free throw. Josh Hart hits 2 of 2 from the line. Cunningham has the ball, gets it to Thompson. Thompson kicks it out. Tecchio hits the 3. Knicks lead is cut to 9 as McBride has the ball, calling out a play. McBride over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking, gets it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to McBride. McBride to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to Hartenstein, and he gets a slam. 50-39. Knicks lead is brought back up to 11. 14 assists so far for the Knicks. Cunningham, mid-range jumper is good. And turnover by the Knicks. Cannot have that. Thompson with the ball. Fix their handoff. And last touch by the Pistons. So they turn it over, hand it right back to the Knicks. .440 left in the half as Brunson comes back into the game. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Hart fakes. Now to Hartenstein. Now he takes a three off the mark. Thompson with the rebound. Pushes ahead to Ivy. Ivy defended well. Defended well by DiVincenzo. Passing around. Now gets it to Thompson. Thompson pivoting. Duran pivoting. Couldn't get it to fall. Hart with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson. Nice crossover. Off the mark. Thought he got fouled. He got hit in the face. As they push ahead, and Pistons pushing ahead, get a bucket. 50-43. Knicks lead is cut to 7. Timeout by Tom Thibodeau. Argo, you're right. This is great. Like that, we've been keeping and maintaining this lead while Brunson's on the court, while Brunson was on the bench, and now that he's back, he can potentially get his effect on the court some more. But man, referees got to watch out. The man's constantly in the paint. You got to watch for him because he is always prone to get hit some way, somehow. Salute, Gideon. Salute. Argo, you said Josh is mic'd up, so look out. Yeah. I mean, by the end of halftime, they're gonna have some things. By the fourth quarter, he'll have said some things right now that are more than clip worthy. I can't wait for the YouTube video that comes out. Josh Hart mic'd up. Yeah. Yeah, Francisco. Salute to you, man. That's the Hart Foundation for us. That's how you get the Heart to Heart Foundation right there. Darnell Davis, he said, need to move the ball around to the open man and shoot the 3 ball. I mean, they're doing that right now, but like it isn't far-fetched for the Knicks to, drive to the paint, create contact, get some free throws. That's Brunson as a whole. So the Knicks can always add that threat to them. Every player has that threat to them. Like we know Burks can get to the line. We know Brunson can get to the line. Shoot, we know when he's has his head on straight, McBride can get to the line. Randall could get to the line if he was here, and Anunoby, they all force contact and get to the line. So we can't take that away from them. But yeah, shooting the 3 ball because it's going to be open for them. They can't shy away from it. As they're still showcasing Josh Hart mic'd up. Yeah. As Malachi stepped back on him, he said, "Oh, that is tough, Malachi." Brunson gets it to Achua. Achua drive in. Shot no good. Fontecchio bringing the ball up. Kicks it to Cunningham. Cunningham working the dribble. Gets the pick. Now kicks it to Ivy. Ivy back to Cunningham. Cunningham takes the three. Step back. Now takes it off the mark, but he gets fouled. Bad foul by Bogey. Cunningham goes 2 of 2 from the line so far. As Hart kicks it to DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble. Brunson kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich kicks it to DiVincenzo. A nice feed inside. Achua blocked from behind by Cunningham. Thompson kicks it ahead. Tecchio, and Fontecchio banks it in. It's a 2-point game now, 50-48. Under 3 minutes left here in the half. Brunson has the ball. Brunson drive in. Brunson missed it. And salute JD DeLuna. Salute. How you doing, brother? I wasn't able to watch it live, but I watched it on the replay. As Sims gets the inbound, gets it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks it and bad pass, stolen. But Brunson dives, kicks it out. DiVincenzo for 3, got it. Nice play by Brunson. His effort was able to get that 3-pointer for us. And Cunningham answers right back. (53-51). Cunningham has 18 points, 6 of 6 from the field. Kick it to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson, nice pivot, fall away jumper, no good. Duran and draws a foul. Smart play by Cunningham. Cunningham hits the first free throw. JEDI. As they tie the game up, ladies and gentlemen, give me one moment. I'll be right back. I got to take care of something. As Duran throws it down. 56-55 as DiVincenzo had hit a 3 prior. 1 minute left here in the half. Brunson with the ball. Brunson kicks it to Achua. Achua to DiVincenzo for 3. Off the mark, Sims gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson working, snake dribble, gets it, and 1. Chance for a 3-point play for Brunson. Of course, JD DeLuna. Brunson heading to the line, trying to complete this 3-point play. Brunson completes it. Under a minute left here at the half. It's Cunningham. Kicks it to Duran. Duran to Tecchio for 3. Misses. DiVincenzo to rebound. Pushes it ahead to Brunson. Brunson hesitating. Jab stepping. Now drives. Shot blocked from behind. And ball knocked out of bounds. Good effort by Sims. Darnell Dervis says, don't need to worry. Knicks are not in a hurry. Absolutely. Sheldon Johnson, salute to you, brother. Salute. Thank you so much for joining us. As Brunson's working the dribble, kicks it out. Hart for 3. Got it. 62-55. Knicks back up by 8. Excuse me, by 7. It's Cunningham. Double team. Kicks it out to Fontecchio for 3. And he rattles it in. With 2.7 remaining. Duran stole it and misses the layup. 62-58.
The Pistons came back on a little run there on the Knicks there and close out that quarter. Second quarter.
Yep.
Ooh, Monty Williams is mad. He thought he should have got fouled. Well, Monty's going to get hit with a technical foul if he doesn't stop. They scored 62 points, but man, they left 58 points here.
Absolutely. As I read off some stats of the half, Knicks right now have 22 rebounds. Pistons have 20. Knicks have 18 assists to the Pistons 13. Both teams have 3 steals. Pistons right now are winning the field goal percentage battle 53-44. They're also winning the 3-point percentage battle 50-43. So the Knicks have got to play better defense. They're also winning the free throw percentage battle 85-83. Pistons have 6 blocks. Knicks have 1. Knicks have 7 turnovers. The Pistons have 9. So that's good right there. Knicks are winning the points in the paint battle 26-22. And Knicks are also winning the second chance points battle 23-5. So that's a big difference right there. For as better as the Detroit Pistons are shooting, then the Knicks right now are getting those offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Knicks' leading scorer right now is Jalen Brunson with 17 points. No rebounds, 5 assists. Following him is Josh Hart with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. After that, DiVincenzo and Bogdanovic are both tied with 8 points. Alec Burks has 7 points. Then it's spread out evenly. Those are the stats of the as Cade Cunningham is the leading scorer for the Detroit Pistons with 20 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. So he's the guy that we got to watch out for. Those are the stats of the half.
All right. Yeah, why are the Knicks doubling and triple teaming a guy and leaving guys open? Sometimes they get that's the
Jedi. Yeah. That's because Cade Cunningham is 6 of 6 from the field.
That as well, but also they don't have their full complement of player there. When you have a trust in an OG Anunoby with his size and his wingspan, that he could lock down either whoever the top opposing offensive scorer on the floor, and other guys just got to play their assignments, stick with their guys like White on Rice. But when you have guys like DiVincenzo, Hart, and Brunson, who, let's face it, not the tallest with the largest wingspan, they're gonna have to rotate and move, and like you said, go after the hot guy, throw a double team, mix things up, and try to let the complementary players or shooters around them try to beat them. And that's not every game though. That's not the recipe for every game. Tonight maybe that's what's happening tonight on the floor. But once the guys start getting back healthy, when we get an OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, even Mitchell Robinson, now guys are getting not only their all-star level scorers, but they're also good caliber defenders, at least in Mitchell and OG. And Randle is very underrated at times defensively as well. But then everyone could guard their men individually and togetherly. They're a better unit together, where other guys are not overexpending or getting caught in mismatch. We'll see. Well, only time
And
will
it
tell.
also is going to naturally put people back into their positions that they need to be in. A lot of guys are really out of position right now, and they just, need to, like, Hartenstein, commendable work he's putting in for us right now. But he's got an Achilles, strain. He shouldn't even be playing as much minutes as he's playing right now. So salute to him, but I know he can't wait for Big Mitch to come back, because they're going to split those minutes, and Mitch is an impactful player. Precious Achua, 40 minutes consistently, him and Josh Hart, they can't wait for OG Anunoby and Julius Randle to come back.
Any news on Randall Shoulder? Thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the super chat, Francisco. Today he was on the court, running on the court. It looks like he's on his road to recovery. They didn't put a timetable yet, Francisco, but the fact that he's on the court warming up, doing some either shootings or drills, or even moving around with his cardio on the court, it says a lot in a positive note. So you could take that I'm going to take it as a huge victory, positively. So that's great. We already know that OG Anunoby is doing things with his left hand. I don't know if he's doing anything yet with the right, but he's keeping his cardio as well. One thing you could say that is silver lining, this injuries for both OG and Randall, they're not affecting their legs. So they could do the running, the cardio, the endurance, get that up and keep that at pace. So if and when they return, they're not going to be totally gassed, because they could keep their endurances on running and tolerance in the cardio part. So a silver lining. We want them back healthy.
I say the silver lining is that when the injuries happen, they didn't happen near the end of the season like Randall, unfortunately, with that ankle injury. These happened earlier in the season. You don't wish for injury on your players, period. But with now, these injuries happening so early in the season, we kind of know we just need them to get a rhythm for the later half of the season. And where we seed is where we seed, and we move on with the playoffs. This team is a playoff team.
No, and not only that, and the other silver lining is it happened after they made a big trade that was impactful. And then when the other injury happened, where if it would have happened in the beginning of the season, a season could spiral out of control. Front office could change direction of the way they thought. Either uncertainties with certain job security, all that negativity that comes with that. Also, when it happened, you didn't have to get fleeced by other NBA clubs, because you're not seeing desperate. Because if it happens too early, they're gonna want more than the value that you guys traded for, or they wouldn't want to fleece you even more for a player that, well, I'm not going to help you get better. I mean, you're going to pay a price. So a small little silver lining in that, if we want to say that. But at the end of the day, we need our guys back healthy, and we have time. We have 26 more games left of the season. It might be just enough time for everyone to get back and have some NBA minutes under their grasp as a collective unit, where they could gel heading into the first round of the postseason. So we're trying to see it in a positive aspect, as long as there's no setbacks at all from any other of our current healthy players, or any of the players that are trying to come back from injuries. All right, we got a few minutes here for that third quarter. Is everyone? I'm seeing everyone enjoying the sights and sound in Madison Square Garden. Again, their resident DJ is playing some good music there. If YouTube wasn't so stringent, we would be mixing some music too here. We tried. We tried. We had some me mix music and stuff. It worked a little bit, but then sometimes they got a little stupid. So we just say, you know what, we're not gonna play. We had all those old, we had those classic tunes, but they let it play for a while. Sometimes they'll put some restrictions. Sometimes they'll let it go, and it's the same tracks we'll try to play. YouTube is very funny when it comes with music. It's so we just say, we'll scrap it not to get any trouble. Trust me, we would love to put some nice music like we had before earlier, if you recall. But it is what it is there. Yeah, they're very restringent. They give you that generic music, and you could find some of these that they say you could get it from their library. They say it's safe as long as you do sharing or whatever. And then when you do it, then they put a block. I'm like, wait a minute, this is from your library, and then you got to go through a whole appeal process. It's not even worth it, fellas. As much as we would love to listen to some tunes, and but it's a headache. That's why you don't see a lot of people do that. All right. We got Zion Williamson coming tomorrow, man. The big Z. Oh, what's this here? Said the Milwaukee beat 76ers yesterday?
I don't know about.
No, I you know what? I haven't even looked at, to be honest with you, I did not look at the standings as of this morning. You know what? Now is a good time. I'll take a look real quick on the standings, and we'll see where I know that we're trying to fend off the 76ers who are right behind us, and that was a big win by the Knicks, by the way. Let's see. No, I got the stats. I don't want stats. I want to know the standings. Here we go. The Knicks are in fourth, and yeah, they are half a game ahead of the 76ers. Sixers are 33 and 24. Knicks are 34 and 23. They could be a full game tonight if they beat the Pistons, and we are trailing by 2 games. Well, actually, they got a couple games in hand. The Bucks, they're 37 and 21. We're 34 and 23. So we could be right in the heels there. And we are two, and also the Cavaliers. No, the Cavaliers got a 4-game advantage on us. But there's still plenty of basketball left here with the 20-plus games. But again, it's all about health issue. Get everyone back acclimated healthy. Get ready to go. All right. Now they're showing the highlights of Brunson with the 50-point night. Yeah, that was that was a great game. It's 50 piece. Did the Pistons beat the Celtics? They have played better. You still couldn't lose to them. We just got to beat the Pistons tonight. I agree with that. Got a few more minutes. Oh, there's just saw a highlight at Knicks 100's favorite guy, Herb Jones.
No.
I mean, he's good and all, but they're not giving him up. I mean, no matter
Yeah,
how much
like if a team
not,
treasures the guy, they're not gonna.
they're not giving him up, man.
Look, if they're gonna give him up, they're gonna make you pay a premium that would make essentially build their team for for the future. It's just not worth it.
No, they're not. Oh, we got Chelsea in the ring.
Michael, what game are you watching?
What? Pistons are complete round bang of the team. If the Knicks don't win this game, I'm sorry, they are the worst loss of the season.
They're playing like the Pistons are playing very good defense. They're coached by a very good coach.
And they're young.
The losing streak was not indicative of their talent. The losing streak is like the record. Sometimes the record isn't just the whole story.
They're trying to improve before the year is out. That's show coaching. That's player development. It's eventually they're going to turn it on. They're going to go on a little bit of a winning streak, or they're going to play better. They're not going to continue always playing dog shit.
You're talking to me about their record. What game are you watching of theirs aside from the Knicks game? The Knicks are not playing down to their competition. They have 2 high-end lottery draft. Matter of fact, 3, because Jalen Duren is also a high-end lottery draft pick as well, right?
Yes.
3 high-end lottery draft picks, along with the Sir Thompson, which was their 4th one as well. But the rest of them are all in their 2nd or 3rd years. It's not like they have talent and they're coached by a coach of the year, an ex-coach of the year candidate.
All right. We look like we're getting ready to start the third quarter.
I'm going to head over to the wrestling.
Yeah. Go to the wrestling. We are about to start the third quarter. No, he's supposed to go over there because I got the third quarter. He'll be back at the fourth quarter. That's how we do it. We split. All right, here we go. Brunson with the basketball to DiVincenzo. Knicks 62-58. Devo. Now he'll give it here to Brunson. Shot clock at 10. Brunson top of the key with the screen. Brunson by the circle. Now bounce pass to DiVincenzo. Puts it up. It's good. Little contact there, but nice bank shot there. Cutting DiVincenzo. Baseline. Giving assist there to Brunson. 64-58. So 30 seconds gone by here to start the third quarter. Now it's Cunningham now. Cunningham driving. Cunningham stops. Kicks it out. Vecchio for 3, and he misses. And rebound by Achua. 8 rebounds for Precious Achua now as he gives it to Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson now with the screen. Brunson give and go to Harkenstein. Spins. Harkenstein gets inside. Beautiful layup. What a nice spinning move by Harkenstein. If you had an issue with an Achilles, he didn't show it there now. And here's Cunningham. Cunningham got fouled. And Cunningham gets inside. He'll go for 2. So Brunson with the assist there on that beautiful bounce pass. And Harkenstein puts it on the floor. A beautiful spin. And, man, what a nice move by Harkenstein. He's alive. It's alive. It's alive. All right. Cunningham hits the first free throw here. Cuts the Knicks lead, 66-59. He misses the free throw. Ball don't lie as DiVincenzo with the basketball. But Cunningham has 21 points. He's 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 6 of 6 from the field. He's perfect. Now, back to Achua. Achua back over to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson rises for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. Durham the rebound. Gives it to Cunningham. Bounce pass to Ivy. Ivy transition. And good job there by Hart to not foul. Now here comes Brunson. Back over to Hart. Hart. DiVincenzo rises for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Knicks back by 10. 69-58. Here we go. Cunningham now. Cunningham with the basketball. Cunningham elbow jumper, and he got it. Kate Cunningham. So he's perfect. 7 of 7 from the field. 69, 50, 61. Pistons with the ball. Pistons bounce pass to Harkenstein. Harkenstein back to Achua. Now Hart. Shot clock is at 10. Hart now. Brunson. Brunson gives it to Hart. Hart now driving. Here's Harkenstein with the floater. In and out. Rebound by Cunningham. Now Ivy. Ivy wants to push it. Ivy with speed. Ivy stops, turn around, kicks it back out. Cunningham rises for three. In and out. That's his first miss here. Here comes Brunson now. Brunson coming the other way. Brunson on the right side. Brunson driving. Got fouled. Put it up. No good, but he will go to the line for two. Mike says Rangers always choke in the playoffs. Brunson to the line and makes the first free throw here. Extends the Knicks lead to 70 to 61. MVP chant, serenade Madison Square Garden as Jalen Brunson to the line trying to hit the second free throw. And that one missed in and out. Rebound by the Pistons as they bring the basketball up. Knicks up 70 to 61 now. That's Kate Cunningham with the basketball. Cunningham baseline stops. Cutting a good job there by Chua. Turnover. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson kicks it out DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three. Misses. Rebound by the Pistons as they want to push. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham in transition. Cunningham with the scoop layup is good. Beautiful stride. Long stride as Brunson hits the floor. No foul called. Now here's DiVincenzo with the basketball. 25 points for Cunningham. Now here's Hart. Now here's Brunson. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson gets his dribble. Brunson kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Now Brunson. Brunson now spins. Turnaround jumper for Brunson, and he got fouled. So he'll go to the line for some free throws. Brunson with 18 points, looking to add to his total. 18 points and 7 assists. So look like we might have a double-double. Mike, calm yourself down, Mike. Don't really calm yourself down, pal. As he hits the first free throw. Let's enjoy the game. Let's enjoy the game. 71-63. At the end of the day, we all want to see the Knicks win. So, as he hits both free throws here, 72-63. No, they don't like the Knicks to be bashed, and that's fine. And I agree with them. Let's just calm down. Let's enjoy the game. Because nobody wants to hear the Knicks not making the playoffs or choking. We want to sit down and enjoy the game. We don't want to hear that, Mike. Nobody wants to hear that about their team. We just want to sit here and enjoy the game. And you know what? And you could comment what's going on, but don't go overboard. Nobody wants to hear the overboard analysis or the lightning bolt. Not on the Knicks stream. As Ivy hits the first free throw. Appreciate that. But you could leave that for the Yankee stream, but not on the Knicks stream. The Knick faithful don't want to hear that. As we hit the free throw, 65-72. Now here's Brunson. Brunson gets the double team. Brunson now kicks it out of Hart. Hart kicks it here to Brunson now snake dribbling. DiVincenzo for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. So a quick timeout. 75-65. The second delay of game for the Knicks. Because of the shirt not being tucked in. All right, the technical foul. As the Pistons will bring the ball up. Cunningham now gives it Duran. Back to the basket. Kicks it out. Here's the drive. Puts up the shot. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Durham again. Durham puts it up. And he gets it. That was a hard-working rebound there. Good athleticism. So, here's the Pistons defending against Brunson now. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson gives it to Hartenstein. Gets it back. Shot clock at 9. Now Hart with the basketball. Hart corrals. Bounce pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein puts up the shot. No good. Hartenstein went down on the floor, but he's back up. Ivy now. Ivy with a little bump. And they're going to say, counting it. Chance for a 3-point play. I thought they pointed the other way as offensive foul, but no, they say blocking foul. So he could cut this down to 4. Yes. 71-75. Here we go. Achua back over to Mr. Brunson. Mr. Brunson now with the puts up for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson, 23 points for Jalen Brunson. Cunningham. And we got a whistle. He stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover. So that's the 11th turnover for the Pistons. And I think we have a timeout. So we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor here. As the Knicks have a 78-71 lead with under 7 minutes here in the third quarter on the Sports JEDI Network, Return of the Knicks podcast. We ask you to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. And again, we want to thank you guys. Thank you again for joining us. We thank you, Francisco Gregory. Appreciate it again. Let's go. Pistons do want to hang around in games, by the way. They got to win and be in control. They're learning how to win. Pistons... When you have a team that only has 8 wins and everything has gone bad with that terrible losing streak, the season isn't tanking mode, but with Monty Williams, former coach of the year, and the front office organization, they want to show that they're improving, that they're listening to the coaching, being coachable, because they got to make decisions on players like an Ivy, like a Cunningham. Are they cornerstone players? Then they bring a Quentin Grimes. How does he fit? And so forth. And Durant. They want to see what they got, what kind of nucleus they have, and what style, on what pieces they could try to acquire or upcoming draft to fit this team. So they want to find these final 20-plus games for the Pistons to see what kind of direction this team is. Is this team going to be one of those where they're going to surround them with perimeter shooters and what kind of offense they're going to run? What is missing to compete in the Eastern Conference with dare I say, a play-in tournament type of team? Baby steps for the Pistons, because we know in the NBA it's not like the NFL where the following year you could find yourself immediately winning a division and into the postseason, into the divisional rounds. But in the NBA, it's different. NBA is baby steps. We know that. Try to get into the play-in. Try to be a playoff team. Dare I say 8-7 if you're the Pistons. And then if things go wrong, you still have an opportunity as a 10 seed or 9 to try to get in the play and get that experience with that young nucleus. So that's what the Pistons are playing for here. For us as Knicks fans, we're trying to play for now positioning. But right now, we really want to get healthy and kind of tread water a little. Oh, wait a minute. Did they review this? No. Okay. He's still arguing. That's what it is. Oh, they did get a technical foul. So he did get a technical foul, ladies and gentlemen, when they went to the timeout. So he did get a tech. So Knicks will have a free throw coming up. It will be Jalen Brunson to shoot the free throw, the technical foul. And he nails it. It's 79-71. All right. It will still be Knicks basketball after that turnover. That's Kate Cunningham's third technical foul of the season. All right. Now we're going to inbound the ball hard to Brunson. Brunson will let it roll. And he'll pick it up here. All right. Here we go. Brunson. DiVincenzo comes, gets it. Over by the Knick logo. Give it to Brunson now. Brunson now picks up his dribble. Driving to the score. Stops. Pump fakes. Hart rises for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Josh Hart. So he's 3 for 5 from 3-point land. 82-71. Knicks back up by 11. 17 points for Hart. He's 3 of 5 from 3-point line. Cunningham tries to get alley-oop to Doran. Comes up with it. Smothers. Here's a 3 from Thompson. Thompson misses. Ball right to the hands of Brunson. Brunson gives it here to Chua. Chua to Hart. Hart now back to Brunson. Brunson rises for 3. That's no good. And Doran comes in for the rebound. Here we go. 82-71 now. Here's Thompson. Stops. Gives it to Doran. Puts it on the floor. Kicks it back out. Fortecchio. Fortecchio now puts it up, and he got it. He banked that one in. That looked completely sloppy, but he made that adjustment in the air. So under 6 minutes here, 82-73. Knicks up. Here's Hart. Wings it. Catch and shoot for DiVincenzo. No good. Rebound by Durham. 12 boards for Durham now as he gives it to Cunningham. Back to Durham. Give and go to Cunningham. Now he kicks it. Ivy for 3. Ivy misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart now thought about pushing it, but now he's going to bring it up. Hart kicks it here to Achua. Back to Hart. Hart in the baseline. Kicks it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo stops. Kicks it back to Hart. Shot clock at 8 now. Now bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson with the floater. Oh, beautiful. Give Hart an assist there on Brunson with that beautiful floater. 84-73. 26 points for Jalen Brunson now. Here's Kate Cunningham now. Working on the right side. Backing in isolation. Spins up in the air. Adjustments. No good. In and out. Rebound by Hart. Here comes the Knicks now. Hart gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now guarded by Cunningham. Giving goal. Hartenstein up to DiVincenzo. Driving. Puts it up the floor. It's good. DiVincenzo. The big ragu saucing it. 86-73. 18 points for Big Devo. So the Wildcats are running wild here in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Gives and goes. Back Ivy to Cunningham. Cunningham now. Cunningham. Bounce pass to Durham. Durham stops. Kicks it back out. Ivy to Cunningham for 3. And he got it. He was left wide open. Who's had the shooting touch for the Pistons. 86-76. Back to 10. Here is Brunson. Brunson with the screen. Brunson to DiVincenzo. Extra pass to Achua. Achua from the corner 3. No good. Rebound and still loose. And they're going to call a loose ball foul on Hart. Pepe Le Pew in the game. As they give the ball here, Cunningham again, Cunningham driving, Euro puts up, no good. Durham had an opportunity. The ball right to the hands of Cunningham. Cunningham baseline, Durham again, and he got fouled by Precious Achua. He had him in the air. Hey, Durham is very impressive tonight here with all the rebounds. Believe he has 13 rebounds right now and counting. As he hits the first free throw, 86-77. He misses the free throw ball, don't lie. He goes 1 of 2 from the line, 86-77. Now Brunson again. Brunson driving. Brunson bounce pass to Achua. Achua now is going to reset. Back over to Hart, who drives. Hart and right to Sims. Sims with the dunk, with the intern slam. 88-77. Give Hart an assist there, finding the intern for the slam. Knicks back up by 11 now. Here's the drive by Cunningham. Got away with a push. Puts up the jumper. It's good. So he's 10 of 13. 88-80. Dangerous pass, but knocked away. Knicks will retain. So we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor here. While the Knicks up by 8, they will have the ball with 18 on the shot clock as we get a timeout. Under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes in the third quarter. There you go. Sims do most of the dirty work on the rebounding, indeed. Yeah, because that was a little bit away, and his long reach, his long wingspan got him that dunk, Mr. Davis. Kate is shooting over little man Brunson. That's that's why I was saying a little earlier when I had Chef Dan on when we were in the halftime, when you start getting your guys back and on an Obi, Randall, you get more size back. This is the type of game where the Cunningham, where you're missing the impact of a Quentin Grimes on the defensive end. As much as he's not impacting anything offensively for the Pistons here, but his defense. Even Emmanuel Quickly, his defense is missing here off the bench. I'm surprised that this time Thibodeau. I'm starting to see that Thibodeau's going back to his old pattern of subbing only until having the guys play all the third quarter and waiting until the 2-minute, 3-minute mark to make subs. He was doing a better job in the beginning of the year with that, but he's getting back. He's slowly creeping back to those old habits, and he's getting into postseason form too early, in my opinion. This should be around April if he wanted to do that with that sub pattern. I still think he needs to play more of the guys, more of the bench, keep that rotation. If 6 minutes, or it's okay to go to the bench, bring in guys who are hot from not waiting until the 3-minute mark where they're sitting when they're cold. Same. Yeah, they're taking advantage of the mismatch. Look at the redhead, my old lady drinking the Mike's Hard lemonade on a Monday night. As the inbounds here to Brunson. See, had that big can of Mike's Hard lemonade or iced tea. Now Brunson. Backing in again, Grimes. Stops, puts up the shot. And they're going to call a foul. Brunson says, about time I get a call. So Brunson will go to the line. Cunningham or Booker, sharpshooters. The long burning the body of work, I'll take Booker. And Brunson hits the first free throw. We don't get to see a lot of Devin Booker, but I bet we will see him. We'll really appreciate what he got. And don't be surprised. The Suns might blow that team up if they look where they're at right now in the West. They're supposed to be a top 3 team with all that talent there. Bradley Beal never plays, and he hits both free throws here, down by 10. I mean, that's a disaster in Phoenix. All right. Here's Cunningham. They throw a double team, but then they pack out. Now Flecchio blocked by Achua, and he kept it in bounds. No, they said he stepped out of bounds. Precious Achua using the Bronx force and got that block. Let's go. Look at that long arm. He said, not today. And I like the effort to try to keep it in bounds, too. All right. Don't inbound the ball here. Grimes looking. Gets it in as he hands it to Pepe. Pepe now. Pepe Le Pew for 3. And Pepe Le Pew will put it for old time's sakes for his second field goal for Pepe. Where is the Pepe Le Pew clip?
Oh, the adoration.
All right. Now you're opposing shooter now. Here's Brunson. Brunson misses the elbow jumper. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham will bring it up. Here comes Cunningham, down by 8 with the Pistons. Now, shot clock at 14. Now he's driving. Bump, puts up the shot. No good. Air ball. Achua gets the rebound. He thought he got fouled there. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Brunson pushes it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich bumps, shoots. It's good as Pepe hits the ground. 10 points for Bogdanovich. Knicks back up by 10. Here's Cunningham. Fournier now. Kicks it, and Achua deflects it. Dive for the basketball into the hands of the Knicks. They're hitting the floors. Good defense here. Here's Bogdanovich. Burks for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by the Pistons. As they want to push here, Cunningham. Cunningham now tries to go inside. And Wiseman. 92-84. All right, here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Grimes. Now Brunson again, trying to elude Grimes. Now double, kicks it out to Achua, top of the key. Achua now holds. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. Burks now driving. Burks lost it. Turnover. Now Fournier, but he got the ball back. Here's Fournier with the basketball. Kicks it back out to Cunningham, who has the hot hand. 92-84, Knicks up. And we're down to 40 seconds. We're winding down into the fourth quarter. Cunningham stops, shoots the 3, misses, rebound by Bogdanovich. Now he'll give it to Brunson. You got about 8 seconds between shot clock and game clock here, so Pistons will have another possession. All right, now here's Brunson, guarded by Fournier. Brunson now driving. He lost the ball out of his hands. It will be Pistons. He just lost it. He lost the handle. 92-84. 10.4 here in the third quarter. 10.4. As we get Miles McBride coming in for 10.4 seconds here. We'll give Brunson some blow here to rest. Knicks trying to pull that full court pressure here with 10.4 here as Pistons get it to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring it up, a race. He's got speed. Cunningham now. Cunningham puts up the shot. Layup, no good. Rebound by Bogdanovich. And he's trying to push it. And that's it at the end of the fourth quarter. At the end of the third quarter, excuse me. We go to the fourth quarter. Knicks with an 82-84 lead here. It is fourth quarter time. You know what that means? The fourth quarter time. Let's go. All right, fourth quarter time. Fourth quarter time. Let's go, Knicks. About to close this out here. Take advantage of home cooking. Continue to put the pressure. Continue to turn over the basketball on the Pistons and attack, attack, and attack. Yes, indeed. They just got to get the ball out of Cunningham. I don't know how many minutes especially when Cunningham takes a minute here to breathe when it's time to rest off the bench. This is when the Knicks got to extend their lead immediately. But it's matchup, agent. I'm not gonna worry right now. One game, one possession. One game, one possession at a time. But agent, like we mentioned earlier, this team is trying to show improvement. Pistons are trying to play for something for next year, build on something. What are they developing? So I'm okay. I'm not gonna worry too much yet. I'm not gonna worry about that. The Pelicans are coming in here, and oh my God, it's every game takes a new life or a new story or a new chapter to a new story. So tonight it's a different story tonight. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. We don't. They're worried that we're gonna get destroyed by the Pelicans. You betcha believe that fourth quarter, the Madison Square Garden faithful is going to have that team. That this is where the Knicks start playing with a little emotion, and they're going to feed off the home crowd. This is where the home court comes into play. You'll see, the Knicks are going to pull away with this game. I'm confident they'll pull away with this game. I'll be very stunned if it goes the other way. The score is going to be a little. They're going to pull away with it. Remember, Knicks are favored by 11. Vegas rarely loses. It's like they got a damn time machine from Back to the Future, and they have an almanac. It knows all these scores. All right, here we go. Here's Malachi Flynn in the game. Malachi, this is where they need to take advantage now. Now he drive. Malachi now kicks it back out. Grimes for three. Grimes immediately hits the three ball. So that's his first points against the Knicks here. It's a 5-point game here, 92-87 now. Now here's Burks. Burks has the ball knocked away. Burks keeps the ball, and Grimes pickpocket and stolen. Again, Grimes is having a nice off defensive prowess, stealing that ball from Burks. All right, so the Pistons will inbound here. The Knicks cannot give up points here. They got to play some defense here. As Malachi Flynn with the basketball. Flynn. Looking. Now Flynn with 13 gets a screen from Wiseman. He's still working with his dribble. Flynn driving and layup is good. Malachi Flynn. Where was that when you played here? Cut to three now. Here's Jericho Sims. Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich spins. Put a jumper. No good. Last touch. And it will be Pistons ball. They could tie the game here, fellas. Now I'm Flynn. The second unit of the Pistons are playing the Knicks second unit here. Here's Malachi Flynn. Flynn dribbling. Flynn driving. Kicks back up. Layup. No good. Wiseman, no. Bogdanovich comes up with it. Bogdanovich with the basketball. Bogdanovich drive. Spins. Lost it. Give it right to Sims and right to the hands of Hart. Hart now. Hart kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now. Back over to Hart. This is sloppy right now. Now Hart. Hart now on Wiseman. Stop. Jumper. Good. Thank goodness. 94-89. Hart with 19 points. They needed that bucket there badly. 19 points for Hart. As Wiseman with the basketball. Wiseman hands it off here to Flynn. Flynn now going to back up now to Fournier now. Shot 10 minutes left in the game. As Fournier now with the dribble. Cacks it. Grimes step back for three. Quentin Grimes in and out. Rebound by Bogdanovich. So a couple missed there for Grimes. That was a big miss. Here's Burks. Burks driving. Burks puts up the shot. No contact, no call. They're letting him play physical here. Here's Malachi. Flynn now. Flynn, Euro, puts up the shot. Can't get it. And last touch by the Knicks. It will be Pistons ball with 14 on the shot clock. So these officials are allowing both teams to play physical and attacking. Vernon, you think? Yeah, remember I told you about Malachi Flynn. They needed a backup point guard, but here we go. They'll inbound the ball underneath, and Fournier catch and shoot three, and that's no good. Rebound by Bogdanovich. He gives it to Brunson, who's back in the game. Brunson now leading the charge. Brunson will reset here. Brunson's bringing some stability now. Brunson crossovers, and he got fouled. Technical foul on Evan Fournier. So Pepe Le Pew with a foul odor gets a technical foul. As the crowd are giving him a roast. Monty Williams might be getting a technical soon too. And he hits the free throw, 95-89. A stinky tech. 95-88. 89, excuse me. Where Brunson has a free throw coming up here. And he nails the free throw here. 96-89. And he hits both free throws, 97-89. So 3-point play opportunity there for the Knicks with the technical free throw. Now the Knicks got to defend here. Here's Malachi Flynn. Flynn passes it to Wiseman. Wiseman holding. Look back to Flynn. Shot clock at 12. Flynn now picks up his dribble. Now driving. Kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier catch and shoot three. And that's no good. Rebound by Wiseman. Now Flynn with the position. Flynn bumping in. Flynn got bumped, and he draws the foul on Jericho Sims. Who got any snacks left? There you go. Josh Hart was the first person Fournier heard and was traded for. Hart told him while he was in the sauna. True story. Brunson with his 24 30-point game here. And one more will tie Dick Barnett and Carmelo Anthony for most in the season. The franchise record is 36 by Richie Guerin and Patrick Ewing. Then followed by Bernard King, Ben McAdoo, and then Carmelo with 31 in the season. So Brunson could be in some great company by the end of the season here. 90-97 here. As here's a screen. Brunson keeps his dribble alive. Brunson, shot clock at 10 now. Brunson guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 8. Now Brunson trying to take him off and stolen by Fournier now. Head. Grimes misses, but they're going to say offensive interference. It will not count. Thompson interfered with it while the ball was above the cylinder. All right, here we go. Basket disallowed. Knicks will have it. As Jericho Sims in the game, and he gives it to Brunson. Brunson, top of the key, kicks it back out. Hart. Now Bogdanovich for three. Bogdanovich just misses, can't hit it. Here's Malachi Flynn with the rebound. Malachi now on the right side, working on Grimes. Put some very aggressive with his dribbling and penetrating. Here's Grimes now, top of the key. Now Grimes back to Malachi. Malachi fakes. Malachi's playing with some passion out there. Like he really did not like this being here. Here's Malachi again. Stops. Kicks it back out. Fournier. Grimes. And knocks it from downtown. Quentin Grimes, the optimist Grimes. The former Knicks shooting assassin. Here's Hart in transition. Hart. And he got fouled. Quentin Grimes called for that foul, I believe, and now it's Hart to the line. Hart hits the free throw, extends the Knicks lead, 98-93. As DiVincenzo will come in. And Cunningham will return to the game, who's been on fire for the Pistons. He misses. Rattle in and out. 1 of 2 to the line. Knicks got to hit their free throws, in the fourth quarter here to ice it. They're going to need every point against this ferocious, feisty Pistons team. Here's Fournier for 3, and he got it. Pepe Le Pew from downtown. It's a 2-point game because Pepe hits it from downtown. Remember those technical free throws here. Knicks up by 2. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the high screen. Brunson stops to Hart. Hart pushes it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich rises for 3. And he got it. Much needed 3-pointer. Bogdanovich. 101-96. Much needed. 13 points for Bogey. Here's Cunningham now. Cunningham top of the key. Driving. Stops. Turnaround jumper. That's no good. Good box out by Bogdanovich into Brunson leading the charge. Jalen back over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now back to Brunson. Shot clock at 15. Gets the screen. Now picks up his dribble. Brunson to Bogdanovich to Hart. Hart thought about the 3. Drives baseline. Kicks it out to Vincenzo. And he got fouled by Pepe Le Pew. Not in the act of shooting, so it'll be side out of bounds. But we get a timeout. Timeout on the floor. So this is a little bit of a tight white knuckle one as we coming down to the 6:17 mark, 101-96. Devo should have went up. I think he was trying to drive. Oh, all right. There you go. Hitman 44. There you go. Tibbs starting to lose trust in Burks. You know what? I think so too. Big Task. I wasn't. I like Bogdanovich here, but I wasn't big. I wasn't big on bringing Burks here. I was not big on bringing Burks here. I feel like he been here, done that. The video is there. I mean, the video is there, and it's gonna say, "Oh, you're just second guessing because it's." I wanted a more natural point guard. And I get Burks has that size advantage, but man, he looks a little bit a step old. The more hating we get, the more greater the Knicks are all day. Yeah. Burks is nonchalant. You could. He comes off a little bit like that, Vernon. A little bit of vibes like that. With Burks, when he's on, he's great. But it's far few between when he's on, like when he's great. Yeah, Thibodeau lost trust in D Rose and Taj Gibson. I mean, heck, Ish Smith is still out there. Why not? You got roster spots. Bring it in, Ish Smith.
Salute, Jedi. What you doing right now, buddy?
We got a timeout on the floor. We have a timeout on a 101-98 game here in the fourth quarter.
So that you can go ahead and finish up wrestling while I finish up this right here.
Oh, no problem.
As Grimes drives, feeding side to Duran, and Duran gets a layup. 101-98. 3-point game here. 5:40 left in the fourth. Brunson looking. Poked away, stolen away by Fournier. And they kick it out. Grimes has the ball. Grimes fires a three. No good, but he gets fouled by Bogey. That was not a good foul by Bogdanovich, ladies and gentlemen. Grimes hits the first free throw. Grimes hits the second free throw. Grimes hits all three free throws, ties the game up at 101. 5:20 remaining here. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson driving, kicks it out. Bogdanovich for three, off the mark. Cunningham with the ball. And Med, salute. Cunningham drives, kicks it, stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo ahead to Brunson. Brunson drives, kicks back out. Devo for three. Got it. 104-101. Knicks up by 3. 4:40 here left. It's Devo's 21 on the night. Grimes, mid-range jumper, no good, but Duran's able to tip it in. Brunson with the ball. Gets a screen. Brunson, step back three. Off the mark. Tipped out. Knicks get the offensive rebound. And a foul on the Pistons. Fournier sits down. Tecchio comes back in. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it to Achua. And Achua, a lot of contact, fighting for the rebound. Pistons come up with it. Grimes brings it back out. Passes it to Cunningham. Cunningham to Duran. And Duran passes it. Grimes for three. And that's good. And Quentin Grimes gives the Pistons their first lead, 104 to 106. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the post. Brunson kicks it to Hart. Hart drives, floater, no good. But Achua is able to clean it up and get the tie. 106 all, 3:17 here left. As Cunningham has the ball. Cunningham, floater, no good. DiVincenzo the rebound, pushes ahead to Brunson. Brunson, floater, got it. Knicks regain the lead. Under 3 minutes remaining. Cunningham gets it back. Good defense by DiVincenzo. Cunningham. Pull-up jumper. No good. Hart the rebound. Brunson gets the ball. Under 2.5 remaining. Brunson working. Pull-up jumper. Got it. It's back up by 4. It's Thompson. Duran. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes gets a screen. Grimes kicks it to Cunningham. Cunningham drives. Thompson for 3. Got it. $110 to 109. Knicks up by 1. Brunson with the ball. Brunson pull up for 3. Oh, hits the front of the rim. As Cunningham has the ball. Cunningham gets a screen. Defended by Hart. Cunningham bumping, gets another screen. Lobs it up. And Duran blocked. Good defense by the Knicks. Hart with the ball now. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Brunson. 12 on the shot clock. Roughly a minute left. Brunson working. Drives. Kicks it to Hart. Hart drives. Pull-up jumper. And that rims in and out. Fight for the rebound. And it'll be Pistons ball. 58 seconds left. Timeout by the Pistons. Timeout on the floor. My heart pacing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a minute. Talk about a nail biter. I mean, you're not wrong there. This is cardiac Knicks all over again. Oof. Darnell Davis says we're going to hit a three-pointer and then pressure the ball. All right. Johnny Davis, when DiVincenzo and Brunson are plotting on someone, they're dangerous. You can tell. They know each other well. Yeah, they know each other very well. They've won the national championship together. They know each other very well. Josh Hart, in the equation as well. Big task, absolutely. Let's go Knicks. Let's just get this win. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Absolutely, Vernon. Let's go Knicks. $58 seconds remaining here. Oop. As I nearly forgot, ladies and gentlemen. So Cunningham has the ball. Cunningham. Whatever. And almost gets it poked away. Cunningham kicks it out. Tecchio to Grimes. Grimes driving. Layup is good. Pistons regain a 1-point lead. Brunson gets a screen. Guarded by Cunningham. Brunson takes a three-pointer. Off the mark, fighting for the rebound. Saved by Grimes. Oh, but Hartenstein gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, stolen away. Ball loose, picked up by Brunson. Brunson kicks it. And Hart gets one. Wow, Knicks regain the lead. Helter Skelter. Josh Hart with a big bucket could potentially make it a 2-point game with 2.8 seconds remaining. Hart to the line. Misses the free throw, but the Knicks get the rebound. And he gets fouled again. Won't matter if it's whether before or after the shot attempt. Pistons fouled once again. Absolutely big task. Darnell Davis, absolutely. All heart tonight. This is a heart-filled effort. Hart hits the first free throw. Absolutely, Vernon. Mid-court mishap. Hart misses the second one. Ball batted loose, but Hart gets the rebound, and that ends the game. Knicks win 113-111. Knicks all day. Argo, it wasn't that the refs were on our side. It's just that they swallowed their referee and let the game be played. They just swallowed their whistle. A non-call doesn't mean that they were, on our side. That just meant that, they just swallowed their whistle and let the game be played, which I think more officials should do, man. Let the game be played that way. If there's an obvious foul call, which there was there, they should maybe they should have made the call. Hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like for the most part, swallow your whistle and let the game be played a little. So the Knicks win 113 to 111. Woof. So cardiac. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be over watching some Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. Knicks win.